Hello everybody, Wayndre here, and welcome to a new thing I'm doing. Well, kind of a new thing, kind of an old thing, but I'm doing a Mech Monday. So it's basically, I'm bringing back Mechwarrior Online. Last couple of weeks there have been, a couple weeks ago there was a big update that basically changed around the skill trees of all the mechs. Now previously we had 3 tiers, 8 skills in the first tier, 4 in the second, 4 in the third. And every mech was the same. You had all the same skills, like basically when you leveled up, you had to basically level up 3 mechs in a tier to max in the one tier before you could go to the next one. Now they've kind of done away with that. And by done away with that, I mean this is the new skill tree. I want to close that so we can actually see it. So they've basically broken it up into 7 different categories. Firepower, survival, mobility, jump jets, operations, sensors, and auxiliary. So you basically have a larger amount of customization in your mechs and what they can do. So just for an example, I'll go into the agility tree here. Or on top it calls the mobility, agility, whatever. You basically start off with kinetic burst and you basically branch out wherever you need to. Now, there are certain builds and stuff like this one specifically is off of a build I found on MetaMex. Because I've literally only been looking at this for about 2 to 3 days. But if you have mechs that have been leveled up to the max ability in previous or before the changeover, they gave you the full refund of what are they called? They call them. Yeah, this is what I want. Oh no, that's what I want. Of skill points. They're actually called skill points, but they're called historical skill points. So if you go add SB, you see here we have general skill points and we have historic skill points. Now, historic skill points are basically what you get from a mech previously. Now, the Blackjack, which I'm sitting in right now, is the only one I've really gone through and customized. Now, if we go to, let's say, I gotta go heavy mechs. To my, what is it? I can't remember which one has the max. No, all of my Thunderbolts are maxed out. Okay. If I go to one of the Thunderbolts, and I go to skills, so I have nothing right now. But if I go to add SP, I have the full historical 91 skill points. So if I click OK, now it doesn't cost me anything. It costs me the historical skill points, but those are automatically given to me anyways because of what my mech has done previously. So I can literally go in, and for an example, if I pull out that this mech is a laser boat, so I can literally go, and I can go into, now it's a heavy, so it doesn't have a lot of movement speed, but I can change that with certain things. So if I go in here, so I can go range 2, range 3, range 4. Now this is off of one of those I've seen. So if I go there, and then I go straight down this tree, then I get heat gen. So basically, as you can see, it's basically take what parts you want from all this. Range up this way. I can't go that. Now, it's a top-down, so you see how I was trying to go up with it. Once I got this connects over here. No, it's actually you have to get the top layer skills before you go down, essentially. And now what I'm going for is all of these laser durations. So I go here, here, here. What else am I missing? I'm missing these. And then heat sink, or heat gen 13. So that's basically the build for that. Now, what does it say? No effect in your current mech's loadout. And what would that be? I've got range, I've got duration, I've got range. Huh. Apparently it says I took something that this mech can't do. Why is this max loadout? Me input laser, 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 laser. Huh. So this is kind of a new experience for me. I've never seen it say you've added something that doesn't do shite for you. Is it one of these? No, it's not those. This is what I want for my build anyway, so oops. Yeah, that. Okay. Weird. I've never seen that one before on the couple of times I played this. But, as I was saying, I can now go, and I can go to mobility, and they also have options. So, as I said, I'm looking at the Metamech's builds for these. Tweakless. So, they have a build called Tweakless. Now, a lot of people remember Speed Tweak, Torso Twist, all those kinds of things. Now you have this tree that you have Torso Speed, Kinetic Burst, Speed Tweak. Now, Speed Tweaks are usually down on the bottom now, so you don't really need that for heavy mechs. So, if I look at... So I basically just want to fix some sluggishness in my mech. So I want to work on like the acceleration, deceleration. So I go here, I can get kinetic burst, hard brake, kinetic burst, another hard brake. So basically these kinetic bursts of speeding my mech up when I first started up. So now as you can see, I've used 42 skill points on this mech. One other thing I wanted to do is quick ignition, because my Thunderbolts tend to overheat quite a bit. So I'll probably put a budget version of survivability in first. Or let's not. Let's do operations first. Grab that. So definitely quick ignition, speed retention, gyros. So if we go... Now the thing is, they give you a lot of skill points, so you can do a lot of customs here. So speed retention we don't really need, so I can redo that. So here, hill climb. Which is going to be useful in a bigger mech to be able to get over certain hills and stuff like that. So, and then we also get heat containment too. So this is going to be your overheat threshold, which is always useful as well. Plus cool run, all that kind of stuff. So now I'm up to 57 skill points used. I have a total of 91. So let's go for some armor. Try to go for a little more what is it called? Informative with how I do this. So now there's two ways that this is actually split up. Is you can go with armor, or reinforcement, or you can go with structure. So armor is your ability to reflect damage and all that kind of stuff. The structure is actually your main mech, so making sure your parts don't get blown off. So structure is more focused on mechs that want to go light and don't have a lot of armor. Now, heavy mechs have a lot of armor, so I want to kind of focus on that. Hi, Cricket. I have a puppy next to me. So I want to go 26 nodes, which I can afford. So I'm going to go reinforced, shock absorbance, skilled density, reinforced casing. Now, obviously, I'm using some predetermined builds. Now, I might play with these and realize, maybe this isn't the right build for me, or how my playstyle is. There's so much customization here that I'm actually happy with it. This is something I've been in since beta, and I've said this before on streams and stuff like that. But I have not seen this level of customization aside from weapons and stuff like that. So armor hardening. So that's 83 points. Now I can put points into anything else I want. Now my mechs don't really have jump jets, or this mech doesn't have jump jets, so can't do that. Current mech's loadout, yeah. So operations I got, sensors. I might want to go with some sensors. I didn't really get too much in... Auxiliary is mostly your the old consumables. So like heat shot, or artillery, narc beacon, that kind of stuff. Coolant shot, that kind of stuff. So, but I want to go sensors with this guy for targeting info and whatnot. So, let me pull up that one that I had chosen. Keep clicking the wrong button. Sensors. So, I want to go with a balanced build of both. I want to get radar deprivation and seismic sensor. So, that build. How many do I have left? I don't have that much, so I might not be able to go too deep into this. I can either go with radar deprivation, or I could go with a budget path and have 3 extra nodes. Let's go with seismic, because that's actually really usually useful during a game. So target decay and then seismic sensor. Now, like I said, I now have 2 extra points that I can use for, say, let's go with, I want to increase my sensor range, so I can actually work on getting radar depth eventually. And then target decay is always a really good thing to pick up. Radar depth 3, I could probably grab that. So that's kind of how I want to build this mech. So if I apply changes, it'll automatically give me that 91 skill points. Modes active. So I am actually fully, quote unquote, mastered at this point. So I can actually refund and then apply changes. Should give me back skill points. Oh, it did not. Oh. So that's something you have to be careful about. That's something I've never really noticed before. But I have some historic XP that I can give myself. So 400. Transfer the XP. Yeah. Because I only have one variant. So basically, if you want to go back and change a mech, skill points aren't really the ones you should be using for those. But this basically gives you the ability to automatically customize your mechs. Now, as you can see here, you can buy skill points with your historic experience points, your C-bills, general experience points, all this stuff, and then obviously your mech experience points. So the more you use mech, the more experience you get, obviously. So if I was to go and play this, like as I'm going to show you in a bit, of how these 2 mechs operate in 2 different games. Now this episode is going to be longer than a lot of my videos, just because I want to kind of show off what some of this stuff does. So we're going to cancel. We're going to back out of this. We're going to go into, we're doing a Thunderbolt, so I'm going to go into Thunderbolt right now. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to go into a quick play. So I'll see you guys in the match, and hold on. Alright guys, we are in a match. We are playing Conquest on Tourmaline Desert. So this is your classic capture points, hold them, and get enough resources to win. So, with this mech, I built it for survivability and damage. So I should be able to be up front. I'm still in a heavy mech, so I'm supposed to be up front. I'm supposed to be the kind of meat shield for the group, but I can still kick some damage downrange at the same time. So, we'll see how this works. Now, again, this is actually my very first match with this new skill point system. So, we'll see how it works. And let's see, what do we have running with us? We have a crab, a red dog, cicada, pit fox, hunchback, centurion, okay, stalker, direwolf. And somebody's already calling out, "Don't chase the rabbit."
The best thing you can do to see that happening is call the target and take control.
But I want rabbit stew. So, but along the lines of this as well, I'm also going to be starting to do more Mechwarrior in my streams. I'm going to be bringing back the original version of Warfare Wednesday, where we try to do some community warfare in Mechwarrior.
Online. Sensors
Are you
online.
threatening to do team kills because
Weapons
you
online.
are upset someone chased a light last game?
Oh, somebody is unfortunately
Use your life
about
priorities.
that. But I don't care. It was a joke. I know it was a joke. If he doesn't, well. Okay. One large pulse. Oh, I'm going the completely opposite direction. Alright, so I'm with the Stalker, the Direwolf, and who's our third?
Well, send my
What
my
are you?
kids.
That's Hellbringer.
Totally forgot what today.
Understood. Moving to Theta.
So I'm not too fast, but
I'll run the
my
camera
armor
real
should
quick.
keep me alive a little bit longer than normal.
Target acquired.
Contact. So we're going for center point. Our lights should be running off to grab the other points, but who is still back in C7? Somebody's still back in Charlie 7. Being a
New
Dumbo.
target acquired.
Ah, I got some hits.
I got all kinds of crap in Theta.
Ooh. Yeah, they are all sorts of angry with this area.
New target acquired.
Eager Mech Echo keeps popping up.
We have Gamma. Resource point Theta is ours.
New target acquired.
Foxtrot 6, pushing on the road.
Heat level critical.
So that's actually a lot of alpha that I just did with this mech. More so than I usually was able to. Even with it mastered. So that is one. Plus, I have been taking some hits, and I still actually have some pretty decent amount of my armor.
Enemy control.
New target acquired.
That Viper should be killed first. Alright.
New
Looks like
target
there's a bunch of
acquired.
people over in this valley, so let's go kick some butt.
New target acquired.
Ooh, they're in the Coliseum there that we use for trainings in my unit.
Delta.
New target acquired.
Ooh, that direwolf is very angry with me. Ow, 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 ow.
Right torso critical damage.
Okay, so they ate through my armor on my one arm. Where the frick? Where? Oh, they're all coming up behind me. Okay.
New target acquired.
So who is firing over here?
New target acquired. Right torso critical damage.
The enemy is at
Right
25%.
torso destroyed.
Target spotted.
Left torso critical
Alright,
damage.
we've actually...
Right
Ow,
arm
ow,
destroyed.
ow, 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 ow. Okay, I've lost a lot of weapons now.
Large pulse laser destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed.
Oh shit. Ah! I am dead.
Pushing into beta.
So I have a feeling a lot more customization needs to go into that for myself. But it's good to be back in a mech, to be honest.
New target
Alright, so what are we sitting
acquired.
at for people? Oh, we are actually getting our butts whooped.
Focus fire, Bravo, please.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of focus fire, sadly, on this group. I was trying to take out the most prevalent targets first, but I don't think that was helping at all.
Critical. Right torso critical.
Ooh, headshot. Ah, but an overheat. Never good. Never good.
Heat level critical. Heat destroyed. Left
Uh-oh. Yep, that's it.
Capped enough resources.
So, unfortunately,
Failed.
did not go well for the first match back in, oh shit, it was 2 months, maybe? So, but I will be back in another match with the Blackjack and show you guys kind of what that one's built around. So, be back in a minute. Alright guys, we are back. I'm in the BJ1X, and I've built this one to be more of a hit and run mech. It's always been a hit and run mech, really. Small pulse lasers, medium pulse, or like six small pulse, a couple of medium pulse, but then a lot of speed. It's a medium mech. They can do about 110, 111 kph. More, like I said, more designed for knife fighting. I use this mech mostly in scouting matches for community warfare, or what do they call it now? I forget what they call it now. But this is more of your running gun type of mech. So,
reactor
let's get in.
online.
See how she does with the new specs.
Sensors online.
So I put a lot of points into mobility and a little bit, or an average amount into firepower.
Nominal.
But, yeah, small pulse lasers, medium pulse lasers.
Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Now, this one is actually not fully maxed out, so
At least be interesting.
I didn't get the full 91 points to put in it. So I'm dealing a little bit of a handicap than some other people might be playing this mech, but it's what I could afford right now. But I'm able to duck in. I have enough armor to kind of be survivable. I believe I went with hybrid. No, I actually took structure off. That's actually gonna be the last thing I put in. All right, we are in the zone. Gonna tag up the hill.
Target acquired.
Now I have to watch out for enemy mechs up here that might already be here. Oh, something's hit me from far over. Okay, we're good. There's a very large tree here. So. They're getting down quickly because of artillery strikes. Whoop. Okay, enemy spotted.
New
It's
target
fine. Charlie,
acquired.
top dog. Oh, and we got dogs barking. Great. Now I know I'm supposed to be a fast mech. I'm supposed to be on hit and run. This is kind of what I expected to happen in this map anyways. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, your missile defense doesn't help with lasers, dumbass. Oh! That stalker is very... Ah, missiles. Try to dumbfire the missiles. Oh, that's a direwolf.
New target acquired.
Direwolf, top of the hill.
Target E, direwolf. Target E, direwolf.
Oop, wrong way.
Warning, incoming missile.
It's a missile bolt direwolf, so try to get in close.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Direwolf's down.
Heat level critical. Target acquired.
Stalker coming to help.
New target acquired.
Whoa, shit.
Center torso critical damage.
What hit me? Oh, come on. They're coming around behind, guys. The right side. See, okay, they had their lights all come up that way. Why is there an Atlas sitting in the back? Get in the zone. Good God. Let's get some fight going. There's the corpse of that direwolf. Where is this night gear going?
Fuel at 25%.
Oh, you almost made it.
0%.
Yeah. Alright, that night gear's trying to get into a bad spot.
Center torso critical damage.
Why are you overheated? So hit override.
Yeah.
The Shadowhawk 2K.
Critical.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's no value in the LVA. Like
Fuel at
shotguns belong
25%.
in a jam like bitches.
What are we at? Alright, so we are losing on people count.
What?
This is going to be a game of attrition. Unfortunately, we are actually losing right now. Yeah, Atlas, you should be up at the front. Let's go.
New target acquired. LRM ammo depleted.
That's usually how it goes.
New target acquired.
Cheetahs always pick up the scraps. I think that was him actually too. Yep, no more Atlas. Atlas is now dead. Could have used that extra tonnage up in front. Not wasting your ammo. Okay, now you're hitting. Hit the thing shooting you. Wow, okay. That perception's off a little bit.
Hostiles have already started to make a dent. Be sure to stop them.
Guys gotta get in the square. Gotta get in the zone.
I'm too busy dying.
Well, that's not good.
That's it. Pack it up.
Oh, that's it.
Taking control of the target.
Glad to disappoint the boss.
Alright, well that was my little highlight into the new changes that have come around in Mechwarrior.
All troops. Enemy forces are
At least we're
moving for
getting
victory.
some bonuses, so, or well, not bonuses, but at least we're getting money. That's all that really matters right now, because I need it. But, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, watch out for Wednesday night's Mechwarrior stream. I am planning on a few other days to stream right now, just to kind of get that up and going. But, watch for more highlight videos from that and from just me randomly playing Mechwarrior. It's coming to the channel. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm hoping to do a little more mech spotlights on these Mechwarrior Mondays. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button down below. if you guys want to see more. If you have a comment or a build or something, or just a cool mech that you've built and you want to have displayed, leave it down in the comments below. I have most of the programs that you can use for builds. And then, of course, if you guys want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel. New videos every day. And I'll see you guys later.